Alright there, it's your old mate Yorkie here. Once again, bringing you another episode of My Humble Opinion, where I give you my view, a little overview, of the games mostly on the Humble Monthly Choice Bundle, but sometimes other things like Steam Next Fest, etc. Right now we're looking at Humble Choice for September 2023. And we have 8 games as normal for $12. 13 approximately with tax, at least here in New Mexico. And we have Tiny Tina's Wonderland Chaotic Great Edition or something like that. Deceive Inc., Forgotten City, Aces and Adventures, Patch Quest, Four Tales, Who Pressed Mute on Uncle Marcus, and Autonauts vs Pirate Bots. Now, often there's a game or two I already own, and there's a key for you to claim. Unfortunately, this time I've claimed them all, so there's none of these that you can use. There's no free keys here this time. There would have been Four Tales. I've forgotten I already had that, actually. But I'd only put about half an hour into it before, so that's why I forgot. So unfortunately, I accidentally claimed that one. Anyway, let us go and have a look what we got here. Right, we have... Come on, let me scroll. Oh, of course I need to learn more. Tiny Tina's Wonderland's Chaotic Great Edition. Action-adventure RPG from Gearbox Software, $80. Rated 76%, so decent, but not fantastic. I don't know how many that's off, and I don't know how old the game is. This is the headline game of the month. Embark on an epic adventure full of whimsy, wonder, and high-powered weaponry. Bullets, magic, and broadswords collide across this chaotic fantasy world, brought to life by the unpredictable Tiny Tina. Roll your own multi-class hero and loot, shoot, slash, and cast your way through outlandish monsters and loot-filled dungeons on a quest to stop the tyrannical Dragon Lord. Everyone's welcome, so join the party. Throw on your adventuring boots and be chaotic great. Oh, I get it. Instead of chaotic good or evil or neutral, chaotic great. Got it. Full game included Dragon Lord pack bonus content, whatever that is in Season Pass. An unpredictable fantasy world. Tiny Tina is your disorderly guide through the extraordinary tabletop realm where rules rarely apply. Explore a vast overworld spanning majestic cities, dank mushroom forests, foreboding fortresses, and more. Guns, spells, and more. Blast baddies with powerful guns and devastating spells in frenetic first-person battles. Use your firepower to vanquish legions of enemies, including smack-talking skeletons, land-roaming sharks, and colossal bosses. Then delve deeper into dangerous dungeons for a shot at epic loot. Party up to defeat evil. Joining you at the table are headstrong Captain Valentine and rule-obsessed Robot Fret. During your quest to defeat the Dragon Lord, you'll meet a cast of lovable misfits like a loot-wielding barbarian and your very own fairy Punchfinder. Not Pathfinder, Punchfinder. Punchfather, even. Personalise your hero, create the perfect hero with deep customization, including a multi-class system that lets you mix and match 6 unique character classes, all with their own awesome abilities. Level up, refine your build, expand your arsenal, and become the ultimate adventurer. Band together in co-op, well, I don't do co-op generally anyway, so that's irrelevant to me. Alright, let's pause the music a moment and go to VT. Violence, blood,
there is a world
suggestive things, partial nudity, language, and crude humour.
Right
up my alley.
The borderlands. A world forged by wonder and ruled by fate. There's one alone who can wield fate. One alone whose story is in their own hands.
Melodramatic here.
Maker.
Deliberately
That's
so.
You. Heavy, right?
You seek passage. I can aid you.
I am Valentine, gallant adventurer. The scary stabby one is Fret.
The undead fall beneath our blades. Ah!
I'm sensing some real evil vibes this way. Now follow me.
beautiful body indeed. And full of power! I'm invincible!
Looking bad. How do we win this?
We attack together for the queen!
You'll never get the Sword of Souls, cutie idiot! You want to fight? I'll give you a fight!
That's a big boy. That's a big, big boy.
Sisters, I believe we have found our champion.
Oh, listen to me, lip flapping while you could be off adventuring.
Tina, you left a cheese curl on the board.
Mayhaps it is a powerful ancient meteor, and it begins to rise from the ground.
This isn't a blessing! It's a blasting!
So we're mixing playing the tabletop
Hold on,
version
what game are we
with
playing here?
We're playing
Bunkers and badasses, baby!
the actual dungeon crawling blast 'em rope. Interesting idea.
We need more calcium out here!
Just a year and a half old. Okay. Let's go to the next VT. So far, I'm hooked. I normally only watch one VT, but let's see.
There is a world beyond the borderlands. A world forged by wonder and ruled by fate. There's one alone who can wield fate. One alone whose story is in their own hands. The Fate Maker. That's you. Heavy, right?
Well, you've already shown me that. But is this the same one?
You seek passage.
That's the same start.
Welcome to the Wonderlands. Your one-stop shop for bullets, broadswords, and blasting the butts off a wee bulbous baddies. There's loads of loot to be had, so go on and get your adventuring boots on and pick yourself a bonny wee class. If it's magic you fancy, the spell shot's for you. She pairs the mystic art of wizardry with the regular art of bullets. Armed with 2 fistfuls of spells, you'll rain down fire, ice, and all the grey hells. Or you can just turn them into escape. But if it's a hammering you're after, a hammering you shall get. Clawbringers come from a proud and ancient order of warriors.
It's hammer time.
They've got a cute wee dragon who follows them everywhere. With one mighty blow, they can clear out a room quick as you like. Or hurl their hammer like a vengeful god. Best part is when they pull it comes flying back. Zip! Woo! Love that part. But that's just a peek at the many delights that await you. Come and get it! Welcome to the Wonderlands!
Okay. Ah? Is a wee Sassenach like me allowed to play something so extremely Scottish?
Darkness washes over the land. Dun dun dun. The Dragon Lord has returned!
Fools! Your party of heroes can't stop me.
Who's ready to rickety roleplay? Spoiler? It's you, baby. You know, some of you may be asking, Tina, why are there guns in a fantasy world? And I am just so glad you asked, because shut up your face and get shooting!
I'm in.
You ready, newbie?
Time for character sheets, baby!
All right, trailer over. No end credit scene here. This ain't no super duper hero movie.
All right, let's start with my standard proviso, whatever you want to call it. I'm not good at action games. That said, now that my Tales Over Coffee channel has the Second Cup, which is an action game, what I'm seeing so far means this looks like daft humor, which is right up my alley. This has a decent chance so far of being backburnered for later in the year for Tales Over Coffee, the Second Cup. I'm really looking forward to giving it a try. It needs to be good enough on Let's Try to attract me because I'm not good at action games, so you have to persuade me to put the effort in. Anyway, moving on. Deceive Inc. Indie action strategy. Okay. Sweet Bandit Studio. Is this an FMV game? Ooh. They can be utter garbage, but some of them, like Not for Broadcast, are actually really good. Is it an FMV game? I don't know. Let's see. Welcome to Deceive Inc., a private corporation with complete monopoly over the international espionage market. You can disguise yourself as anyone you meet in an instant. Oh, it's not just FMV, because that's definitely not. But these look like they might be. And although, are they meet developer? They might be. As anyone you meet in an instant, have access to state-of-the-art gadgets, and the rest of the world can only dream and possess skills that would make Hollywood super spies jealous. But you are not alone. Rival spies are after the same objective, and every single one of them is as skilled, cunning, and well-equipped as you are. Blend in. Grab the objective and break out. In the end, only one spy can complete the mission and get the paycheck. That's company policy. Meet the spies. Find your playstyle and roster of diverse agents, each with their own unique weapon and skill set. From world-renowned burglars to up-and-coming espionage sensations, Deceive Inc. prides itself on being an equal opportunity employer. So are you playing the spies, or are you playing the company and sending the spies off? Or are you playing both? Choose the tools. Create your loadouts from a plethora of highly versatile gadgets, with agents' favourites like the inflatable mat, hollow mimic, and bulletproof umbrella. Our world-class R&D department got you covered, literally. Dressed for the occasion. Every Deceive Inc. agent is outfitted with a high-tech holographic watch, allowing you to disguise yourself as guests, staff members, and even security guards to gain access to restricted areas without arousing suspicion. Guaranteed to keep you hidden as long as you don't shoot or get shot. Visit exotic locales. Infiltrate sprawling locations filled with people to suspect. Electronics to hack. Restricted areas to trespass in. And windows to jump from. How you get inside the vault and steal the objective is entirely up to you and all the rival spies who will stop at nothing to beat you to it. No pressure. Intriguing. I don't know what it is yet. It is 86% positive. Let's go to VT.
Welcome, Agent. If you don't have a plan, just think on your feet. Extraction vehicle has arrived. Reach it as discreetly as possible.
Deceiving is set in a world where
Okay, so it's not
governments
FMV.
were prohibited from having intelligence services. So intelligence services became either freelance or the stuff of companies. Deceiving is one such company.
Spies are at the center
Okay.
of this game.
The idea, as we design agents, is that they are the best of the best at what they do. They come from a lot of different backgrounds.
I'm not a good shooter, so my go-to is Squire.
I like his basic toolset, which is really good for entry-level players.
And everyone doubted me, including myself.
Chavez, he's a legend in the spy world. He's done a ton of missions. You can see him as kind of the action movie hero.
Can't beat experience.
I really love to play Larson because I'm a terrible shot and his gun fires fast, so I can do corrective shooting. And when things go sour, I can just disappear and try to relocate.
Now you see me, now you don't. Poof.
I also love Madame Shu. She's powerful and enigmatic and just a really cool vibe.
Never bet against me.
Kavaya, she's a detective.
He sniffs out every enemy agent, but the thing with me is that I end up sniffing out everyone, but then I get killed because I can't capitalize on it.
I'll get you next time.
And then you have the NPCs, which are the people that you'll see the most. NPCs are what makes the game work. Without the NPCs, you couldn't hide in plain sight.
You're always trying to blend in a crowd.
And I think that's the fun part. You can disguise yourself as anyone.
Does the NPC make me think he might be a player? Does that NPC fool me enough to think that it's not a player? It's really fun to do.
What are you doing here?
Then there's Iris, which is our artificial intelligence character, which is pretty much the narrator of the game.
Cover lost. You are now sticking out like a sore thumb.
Iris is a complex one. They are the center of Deceiving.
We also want to really build Iris as the player's eyes and ears, pretty much. So they're always there no matter the spy you choose.
So you play one spy, but others are available, is that it?
Style and super fun, engaging moment-to-moment gameplay.
The forms are very more realist, but the textures and the colors are very bright, and we also add a little edge to all the shapes that kind of makes them pop.
It's the classic spy fantasy. You're in a mansion at night. There's kind of that banquet going on, an auction going on. For Silver Reef, you're underwater in a hotel, that international location, kind of more close quarter with closer fights.
Each of the maps has its own villain, and they all have very specific stories and reasoning and motives.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
I think just the gadgets are a great example of that little toy that we want to be able to interact with a lot of different things in the kind of sandbox of the game.
I like the spyglass because then I don't have to go towards the intel to take it because I feel like I'm too obvious.
The bouncing mat is an all-star classic. I'm a sucker for traversal and mobility, so having the tool that lets you bounce up or just push people away.
One of my favorite was the spy drone. I was inspired just by fly in general.
It literally sounds like a fly, and it's super annoying. Like, people go, pardon my French, but that's crazy when you, like, just follow them. And so it's super fun to do some psychological warfare to them.
Go, go, thingy, go!
People really love the ideas of disguising this as an object.
So you can be a chair, you can be a flower pot, and the idea is the player don't notice that you're odd, you're at a weird spot.
Gotcha.
I just walk around as a couch, and sometimes you have people that just run past you.
I should have made that shot. Why didn't I make that shot? Where did he come from? Oh, I saw him. How did I miss that toilet in the middle of the room?
When you play as a toilet, you can just hide in plain sight in situations where your brain just doesn't compute there's a toilet on the corner of your eye. So look out for the toilets that are not in actual restrooms.
Wow, Agent, you make us proud.
One thing that we are thinking about when we go into the future is that people will know the basics of the game. So we can start trying stuff that's really kind of a bit more shocking in character abilities.
So there's definitely going to be downloadable content.
It's always evolving, like there's a lot of pitches when it comes to new spies.
Every spy comes with their weapons and abilities. So that's our way to jazz gameplay.
We want players that really want to invest in the game and make it their main multiplayer game or spend a lot of time in it.
Oh,
Be
is it
able to have a lot
multiplayer?
of skill ceilings that they can raise constantly. We don't make the game to be a funny game, but it happens to be because of the situation, the gameplay, the ridiculousness of how the system interacts together, and you see.
Is
something
it only
happen, you're like,
multiplayer?
that's so dumb, but I love it.
That's lit.
Unusually well done. Virtual pat on the back, Agent. Keep it up.
Coming back. This is this year. Is this still in early access? Also, does it say this is only multiplayer? It doesn't say it here. It does say you need a network, so it might only be multiplayer. That's the problem. I've been looking for what the problem is, because this looks really fun. And it's only $20. It's rated 86%, very positive. And it's new this year. If it's only multiplayer, that's an issue for me. But this might actually be one of the few games that attracts me to going multiplayer. I'm going to move on to the next one for now. But I am really looking forward to trying this, even if it's multiplayer. I don't often say that about multiplayer. Alright, The Forgotten City. We've got 96% overwhelmingly positive. Indie adventure RPG, modern storyteller, $24.99. The Forgotten City is a mystery adventure game of exploration and deduction, and a reimagining of the critically acclaimed mod that won a National Writers Guild award and racked up over 3 million downloads. Was this a mod for Skyrim? I think I heard that, I'm not sure. Combat is an option, but violence will only get you so far. Only by questioning an intertwined community of colourful characters, cleverly exploiting the time loop, and making difficult moral choices, can you hope to solve this epic mystery. Here your decisions matter. The fate of the city is in your hands. Explore an open world ancient Rome city with historically authentic art, architecture, costumes and customs. Investigate a gripping non-linear mystery with multiple endings. Become entwined with the lives of richly detailed, deeply interactive characters. Grapple with moral dilemmas which have life and death consequences. Play as whoever you want by choosing your character's gender, origin and backstory. Solve problems with reason, charm, bribery, intimidation, violence, or by cleverly exploiting the time loop. Enjoying the mod? If you like the mod, you're going to love the standalone game. I enjoyed the mod. Okay, we've taken the best elements of the mod, rewritten the script, which is now more than twice the length of the original at 80,000 plus words, and added plenty of exciting new twists, endings and surprises. Walk the streets of a brand new city. Get to know reimagined characters. Solve challenging new puzzles with new gameplay mechanics. And enjoy an all-new orchestral score with professional voice acting. This is a story we always wanted to tell, for you to enjoy all over again and again. Forgotten City was developed by a core team of 3 people over 4 years. Your support allows us to continue doing what we love. I did have this on my wish list for a while, but I took it off for some reason. Let's go to VT.
Salve, friend.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are? I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
Somebody in this city is about to break the golden rule.
Some people say it's the creation of an all-seeing God who's watching everything we do.
Are you with me? Can I?
Yeah, this looks Skyrim. Improved Skyrim, but it looks Skyrim. It doesn't say the mod swap, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
How is it that you've just arrived here and you already know everyone and exactly what's about to happen to them? Salve, friend. I'm Galerius.
Yeah, it's a couple of years old now. Really looking forward to trying it. It's got me salivating to look at it properly. And there's a decent chance, if I like it, even though I don't generally do puzzle games because it's so easy to get down the wrong track. And puzzle games are great if you're playing by yourself because you can look things up if you need to. But when you're doing it on channel, that gets in the way. But there's a decent chance I might play it. Alright, moving on. Aces and Adventures. 91%. These are highly rated. Now, I don't know how recent. I don't. Some of them they actually say on the VT. I don't know how recent. I don't know how many views and so on. How many ratings. It's 91%. Aces and Adventures, adventure RPG strategy, triple B titles, $20. It's like a card deck thing. In fact, it definitely looks like playing cards. Different forms of cards as well. Okay, it is a poker-powered deck-building adventure. Fascinating. I often like deck builders, but what's poker-powered deck building? How do you do random deck building, or, you know, so on, and play poker? Because that requires a standard deck. 3 tables stand in a circle of stones in the misty heart of the old woods, forming a portal to a soaring world drawn from the pages of ancient Norse and Middle Eastern mythology. That's an interesting mix. There you will embark on a world drawn from the pages of... Oh, sorry. They will embark on a journey to save Cardrassil, the Life Tree, from the evil that gnaws at her roots. Each card of the enchanted deck she entrusts to you are leaves plucked from her very branches. Use them to evoke your abilities and unleash devastating poker-powered attacks. Grow your own power, prune your own deck, but make haste. The seasons are changing. Warmth won't be free for long. New interval spiral game mode, whatever that means. Brand new way to play Aces and Adventures. Well, I've never played it before, so that doesn't worry me. The interval spiral, a deck manager mode inspired by games like Slay the Spire that allow you to build and curate your deck through a lengthier adventure. Interesting. Fast-paced gameplay delivered in highly consumable 10 to 20 minute sessions. 5 characters, each with their own library of abilities and 30 levels of advancement. Unlock powerful traits and equipment as you progress through your journey. 13 fully voiced campaigns and 4 games for a total of 52 levels. Interesting. 52 levels, so the same number as the number of cards in a deck. And the same number of campaigns as the number of cards in a suit. Same number of games as the number of suits. Interesting. Escalating challenge. Procedurally generated runs ensure endless unique experiences. Build your own decks and upgrade your abilities to elite and legendary potency. Gameplay, a unique combination of traditional playing cards and special ability cards, sits at the heart of Aces and Adventures. You'll craft a deck and choose how to use your resources. You aim to defeat your opponents through attacks and spells, or play cards in order to potentially draw devastating high-value poker hands and obliterate your foes in a mighty blow. How the hell does this even work? Use the 4 suits as mana to activate your abilities. Also, is that like the 5 colours of Magic the Gathering? Throw a single card as an attack, high card wins. Go poker powered and play a pair, triple, 4 of a kind, or valid 5 card poker hand. The defender tries to match the number of cards in attack. The defender plays a better hand of that size, the attacker takes the damage. Combine buffs, debuffs, abilities and spells to unleash combination attacks of catastrophic power. I'm intrigued. I don't know how it works, but I'm intrigued. Let's take a look. Go to BT.
How I wish I could let you slumber beneath the soil for another season. But life has need of you, so you must wake up.
I've got my axe and my shield, and I'm ready for anything.
The journey is perilous and the path is long. but you will discover many new artifacts and skills along the way.
I am the snake in the owl's nest.
I have unearthed the secrets beneath the sand. The trap is set.
Heads I win, tails you lose.
You will need them all if you are to face the evil that threatens to consume the warmth of this world. Take these leaves with you, that they may serve as your power while you grow your own. Wield the 4 elements to unleash your hand of magic and launch devastating attacks. It is a heavy burden for one still waking, but trust in your growth and take courage as you draw the next card from the deck of fate.
I still don't really feel any the wiser as to... Oh, Yogscast Games, interesting. I still don't feel any the wiser, really, on how this works. But it looks like it's combining an interesting take on 2 standard formats, deck-building games and poker, to create something unique. I am intrigued. Moving on. Patch Quest. Deep within a forgotten... Oh, hang on, let's have a look here. Action indie adventure, only $15, so not much more than the Humble Bundle itself. Lychee Games Labs, 94% very positive. Again, I don't know how many that's based on. Deep within a forgotten jungle labyrinth, the lasso is all that stands between you and vicious monsters. Taking inspiration from roguelike Metrovanias, not keen on Metroidvanias, and monster taming games, Patch Quest is a deceptively difficult, genre-defying whirlwind that will lasso you in with its fast-paced gameplay and keep you coming back to expand your monster collection. Do you have the skills to carve a path through this island shuffling patchwork maze? Atlantis, once an ancient civilization, has now been fully reclaimed by nature. Fierce monsters, rugged terrain, and booby-trapped ruins are all a fact of life here. Even the island's patchwork terrain will get shuffled each night by a powerful storm. When defeated on a run, you're sent right back to base camp. And while there's many shortcuts to unlock and countless power-ups to earn, still no escaping the fact you'll have to get good. Bullet Hell Chaos, not a fan. This island is crawling with dangerous monsters. They might look friendly, but behind those adorable googly eyes, you'll find the soul of a vicious predator. Fortunately, you came prepared with your monster taming lasso. You can mount every monster in the game to claim their skills as your own. There's more than 50 monster species, and all of them have a unique set of skills. Some of them can fly or swim across hazardous terrain, and all of them can pack a serious punch in combat. Collect and complete. Patchlantis is a twisting labyrinth filled with countless dangers that can be transformed into your strength by collecting the monsters, plants, and minerals, and by unlocking a criss-crossing network of shortcuts. You can venture ever deeper into the island's underbelly. Perhaps you can even unravel the mystery of why Patchlantis fell. Explore a shuffling patchwork maze, where every run feels fresh and challenging. Lasso the monsters, collecting them all. Level them up and keep them as pets. Earn exploration gadgets that permanently expand your mechanics. Collect over 200 unique plants and minerals. Gather ammo fruits and blend them into powerful ammo smoothies. Unlock gates and open shortcuts to reach deeper and more dangerous zones. Alright, let's go to PT. Okay, I found the first game on here, which almost certainly won't be a game I'll enjoy. I'm looking forward to trying it. It looks like the kind of game that's going to be fun, but perhaps not fun for me. Let's move on. Four Tales. One I already owned but forgot. This is Adventure by Alchemy, $20. A terrible curse is ravaging the realm, and the only one who can stop it is a small-time thief named Volpain. The Weaver entrusted the instruments of creation to her children, the infants. The Weaver put in the hands of her children aid of the world's creation and stability. The instruments of creation have the power to create and destroy the many worlds of Four Tales, discover the true gods of the nymphants and the cult, or embrace the maelstrom for eternity. Four Tales tells a tale of a world doomed by a dark prophecy, with the clock ticking on the apocalypse. It's up to you to decide how to use what little time is left. If you want to find the path to salvation, you'll need to decide what's best for you and your companions. Featuring expansive branching storylines with multiple endings, card-based gameplay, exploration gameplay, unique board game feel, superb artistic direction, original score by Christoph Herrell, turn-based card combat, great replay value, original story and world, huge cast of characters, and narration by Travis Willingham. Alright. Well, we'll go to VT and see what he has to offer.
Volpan made them an offer they couldn't refuse. There's no bargaining with these poor wretches. How about you? Yep, didn't fancy it. Oh, he felt that one. Stay dead. Oh no. What's this?
It's about a year old, yeah. I can't remember if I tried it on channel but found it had no uptake, so there was no point in carrying on channel. Or if I just tried it and found it really wasn't my thing. But I'm interested to see what it's like when I just re-experience it as a let's try again. Just remind myself and see if I want to go on. Alright, let's check out the next one. Who pressed mute on Uncle Marcus? Adventure, Wales Interactive. Wales Interactive. They've done something that I enjoyed. I can't remember what it was. It is an FMV. Were they weren't the ones who did Not for Broadcast, were they? It's 73% mostly positive, so it's a bit lower than others. Anyway, get 6 more FMV games sent up. Oh, okay, whatever. Every year, Abby's mum has a family. Or did they do Made of Sker? Is that what I'm mixing it up with? Because I don't think I actually played that one. Every year, Abby's mum has a family quiz on her birthday. It's a long-held tradition, one that brings the whole rich and eccentric family together. And one that Abby dreads. But this year's quiz comes with a shocking difference. As it's about to begin, her beloved Uncle Marcus tells her that he's dying, and someone in the family has poisoned him. Abby is the only one who we can trust. You must find out who the murderer is before it's too late. Shot in lockdown and filmed simultaneously in London and Los Angeles, starring Andy Buckley, The Office, as Uncle Marcus, and Abigail Hardingham as Abby. Also starring, I don't care who he stars at. Returning FMV actors, George Small 5 Dates. Oh, did they do 5 Dates? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Because that was fun. Wasn't super deep, but it was fun. Nell Weaver, The Complex. From the studio behind The Complex, it was 5 Dates, okay. Nightbook and Bloodshot. I haven't tried the others. Alright, well, let's go to VT. It's only 73% rated, but I did enjoy 5 Dates and 10 Dates, which I think was the same studio, even though it doesn't mention them. Let's go to VT.
I need you to investigate a murder.
Murder? Who's been killed?
Me.
That was a brief one. Check the next one.
Hi, Uncle Marcus.
I need your help, Abby. I need you to investigate a murder.
Who's been killed?
Me.
Someone who was at the family meeting poisoned me.
Find the poison, find the proof, find the killer.
Do you remember anything strange at the meeting?
Oh my god, you missed a mad one. He bought a gun. And I heard these strange noises.
June said it was going to be the end of the road for Mark.
Do you know anything about Bradley's poisons?
His what?
This family love to bicker.
Love it. The whole family hates him. Brainless, stuck-up little moron. I'm not stuck up.
This family has got secrets. I told her dad left me the business, and they would get my share from my cold, dead hands.
You really don't see it, do you? He's dangerous. Don't get sucked in.
How many spiders do you see on my hand?
Does the risk of pain excite you, Abby?
What? Niminy piminy, niminy piminy.
Who poisoned Uncle Marcus?
Everyone makes mistakes, Abby. What the hell happened back there?
They're on to me.
Who?
The killer.
Things are only going to get worse.
Oh, this is 1803, but
This
what
family
year?
gets weirder every year.
This is laying heavily into tropes and sarcasm and tongue-in-cheek. I'm looking forward to trying this. I know it's only rated 73%, and FMV is not to everyone's style. This might make an appearance on Tales Over Coffee. But I'm looking forward to giving it a quick try and see what I think, whether I want to go on with it. Alright. Bit of music while we read the next one. Autonauts vs. Pirates. Is this the last? Yes, it is. 84% very positive. Indie strategy simulation from Denki in 1999. Grave news. Pirate bots are kidnapping Autonauts and taking over our automated settlement. Only you can reverse the invaders, recover your resources and resume control. You are captain of the Autonauts Defense Force. You receive a distress signal from a nearby planet. A pirate bot invasion. You arrive to find the pirate bots have obliterated the base camp and taken control of the working outposts and industries. To win, you must destroy the space pirate boss, the Dread Pirate Robot, whose heavily defended stronghold lies on the other side of the world. Standing between you and the ultimate showdown are hundreds of scurvy pirate bots, commanded by the Dread Pirate Robot's trusted boss mates. Rescue the innocent, rebuild settlement, reclaim the world. So is it space building as well? Or colony building, whichever it is. Autonauts, automate! Automate a farming business to earn gold and fund your defense campaigns. Use industrious worker bots, your ingenuity and all the natural resources you can harness to craft the tools, machinery needed to run a bustling settlement, while commanding a successful defense campaign to conquer the invading pirate bots. Code Command and Conquer. Build squads of special defense bots, including warriors, archers, and knights. Then use tactical combat programming to take on swathes of swarthy pirate bots and their bosses. Prepare to repel borders. Create and command your defense bot squads to and engage them in intense boss battles with the crazy long bots Long John Silver, yes. The diabolical Botbeard, Bluebeard or Blackbeard, and brutal Barbarossa, culminating in a full-scale assault on the dread pirate robots. A formidable fortress. Pillaging pirate bots. Merciless pirate bots regularly storm your growing base to vandalize and pillage. Set up vigilant guard patrols, erect mighty defense walls, and deploy armed towers to stop marauding pirate bots in their tracks. Collect new technology from black-hearted pirate bots to drive them from the land and free your fellow Autonauts. You may have played Autonauts before. I haven't actually. Have I? Was this on another? Is that why I recognise the name Autonauts? Was this on a previous one? And I did a Let's Try. I'm not sure. But never like this. It's a whole new game of automation and strategy for novices and veterans alike. All right, music off. Let's go to VT. Always happy in the Autonauts community. Automate your bots, craft your weapons, and get ready to defend. Defend to automate! Automate to defend! I don't know, that's what I was going to say. Out July 28th, but which year? Which year did it come out? I don't know. Okay, that looks like it could be a fun base building, colony building, whatever, to try out. I'm looking forward to trying it. This one has my hopes up. Let's have a look at them again. Tiny Tina's Wonderland House looked intriguing. Definitely want to look at that. Deceiving, definitely. There's got to be problems with this. Got to be some kind of faults with this. It's traded too highly and looked too good for a $20 game. Then again, sometimes indies are showing big companies what they should be doing these days. Forgotten City. I want to look at it, see if it's going to make an appearance on Tales Over Coffee. Sorry for the coughing. I have wrecked my throat with talking so much. Aces and Adventures. I don't know if it's going to be my thing, but I'm intrigued to see how it plays. Patch Quest. Maybe. Probably not. Four Tales. I don't know if I liked that before. I want to remind myself. So I'm definitely going to give it a let's try and see what's what. Who pressed mute on Uncle Marcus? Again, I loved 5 Dates. It wasn't super deep. It's not for broadcast. But it was fun. So I want to try this. And Autonauts versus Pirate Bots as a settlement builder, a colony builder, with incoming warfare. Intriguing. Want to see it. This has got my hopes up for this month. There might be a few games I take from this, but then again, there could be none. I don't know how they're going to look in the end. So join me over the next couple of weeks as I try them out. Just short let's tries to see if I want to go further with them. See you now.